Some written assignments are coming up, so a bit more work, just working on managing my time and definitely every night putting in at least a few hours. I usually shut off after 10 p.m. I'm not a good night worker, so I would rather go to bed early and wake up early and do my work. So I don't ever work late into the night. It doesn't work for me.
I'm the exact opposite. Yeah. I only work well at night, so classes during the day, go home at 7 and work until about 2 in the morning, and then get 5 hours sleep, wake up, do it again, and then catch up at the weekend.
But it's going well. I'm enjoying it.
So a typical day for a CELTA trainee starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, Monday to Friday. For the first 4 hours of the day, they have input sessions, usually from both of the tutors.
If we want to say in English that something annoys you, we can say like, he annoys me, or he irritates. Infuriates. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. He irks me. Nice. Okay, very nice.
The sessions are a combination of theory, so maybe some language analysis, and also practical ideas and practical techniques. And usually the sessions are set up in such a way that the tutors are able to demonstrate these ideas as well. So let's take an easier word like hospital. Okay, how many syllables? 3. Okay, where is the stress?
First syllable.
Yeah, okay. Now, as on Connor's suggestion, try and move the stress around and think about how the word sounds. So move it from the first to the last.
Hospital. She sounds French or Spanish or something. Yeah,
exactly. Hospital. Have you heard anyone saying this? No. And this would also involve some language analysis, which would include analysing grammar and vocabulary.
You see, with continuous, you always have ing. So when do we use the squiggly line on a timeline?
Duration.
Continuing, yeah? So is had been sitting continuing?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So it's number 5, yeah?
We don't do an awful lot of this type of analysis on the course because generally we expect trainees to be prepared for this before they start.
I was very lucky because I studied languages before, so I knew a lot of the grammar structures. A lot of the names are different, they're all called different names in different languages, so it was all I really had to do was match the names to what I already knew.
What we try to do is show you how to analyse language rather than study the entire English grammar.
It all sounds familiar, I just haven't studied it in many years.
If somebody on the street yesterday asked you to explain the present perfect continuous.
Yesterday, I would not have been very helpful, but today, better. I'm sure teaching it will help.
After input sessions, trainees will go into guided lesson planning, and this is basically preparation for the teaching they will be doing the next day. So usually the tutors will have given the trainees very minimal lesson aims and lesson plans, as in we'll give them the material that we want them to teach. The next day they come to guided lesson planning and we share our ideas. Depending on the week, the tutors will give much more support. So for example, in week 1 they get more support from us, and this ideally becomes less and less as the course progresses. Guided lesson planning can last for about an hour, and then they're free to have lunch. After lunch, teaching practice starts at 2 o'clock, and on average 3 trainees will teach a day. Teaching practice finishes about 4:30, and after 4:30 they go straight into feedback with their tutors and their peers, so all of the trainees will get oral feedback and written feedback immediately after teaching. And that's the end of the day. It's most likely that trainees are going home to do some more assignments and to do some more lesson planning in the evening.